Whether you're young or old, do not take your health for granted. Try to live your life to be healthier. Try to live your life to be better. Try to make something better of yourself. Not only yourself, but try to improve the lives of others around you. Because what happens most of the time when you start losing weight, when you start becoming better, when you start living healthier, the people around you live healthier. The people around you are inspired and are motivated, even if they don't tell you. What's good, Swaggy Gang? It's your boy Swaggy Mo, and I'm back with another amazing and fantastic video. So for today, I just wanted to share with you guys 3 things to not take for granted. And without further ado, let's jump into this video. And number 1 is hardship. Now, this can be financial hardship, it can be physical hardship, it can be mental, spiritual, emotional hardship. Hardships are extremely important for human growth and development. And I know this is something that is a really hard concept to grasp because it took a long time for me to be able to understand this idea and this concept that difficult things are meant to happen. Whether that be you losing your loved one or whether that be you being in financial hardship, all of these things are meant to happen. And I feel like I started looking at things so much more differently because as of now, I'm just so much more grateful for every single turmoil or every single hardship that I've been through. Before I used to look at it as, why me? Why is this happening to me? And now I have a whole completely different mindset because now I'm looking at it as, what can I learn from this? What lessons can I take from this hardship and make my life better, make the lives of people around me better? And I feel like when you constantly have this mindset that difficult things or hard things are not supposed to happen to you, I feel like you miss the lessons that are coming through these times of difficulties, whether that be, like I said, financial, especially financial. I feel like that's something that a lot of people are struggling with. And majority of the times, we are thinking to ourselves, like, I'm a good person. Why are hard things happening to me? But the question you should be asking yourself is, why not? And every single person, no matter how rich, no matter how wealthy this person is, everybody go through periods of difficulties in their lives. Some, it might be financial. For some, it might be mental. For some, it might be both financial and mental, So everybody has their own battles that they're fighting with. But I feel like a lot of the times we look at certain things, we almost over exaggerate our hardships that we go through. So whether that be financial, we a lot of the times look at people that have more than us and we're like, this person is so evil, or this person doesn't have any problems to worry about. You can go to sleep at night, because you don't have to worry about no bills. You don't have to worry about where my next meal is gonna come from. But I guarantee you, if these people were to tell you their problems, you would not even think twice about your own problem, because everybody's problem is bigger than yours. Everybody's battle is bigger than yours. I guarantee you that. And so don't go through life thinking that you are the only person that is fighting through something, because you're not. You're not. And all the battles that you go through, there are hidden lessons. And take the opportunity to really analyze yourself, analyze your life, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to get from this? What am I supposed to gain from this? Every single thing has its own benefits. For example, growing up, I used to struggle a lot with mental health, and I used to have this thing called derealization and depersonalization, where it's like you almost feel like you're in a dream. You don't feel like yourself. You just feel very out of touch with reality. In a sense, you could be here, but you just feel your mind is totally somewhere else different. Like your memory is very combobulated all the time. You can't remember things properly. And when I think about this, I'm always so grateful. It's still something that I feel like I'm not 100% healed from it yet, but I look at it as my superpower now, because this saved me from doing so many things that I felt like were wrong for me. Because of this, I know that my mind is something that is very powerful, and it almost served as a form of a guidance for me. And I was talking about it even in terms of the career field that I'm pursuing and the things that I'm doing. It created some sort of a guardrail for me to really focus on purpose, focus on doing something that's going to be impactful to not only to myself but to the whole entire universe. These videos I make it now, yeah, it's ingestible now, but for generations down to come, my kids, my grandkids, they will all be able to look at these videos and really understand okay, who was this person and what lesson can I learn from his life? And that's why I never shy away from sharing my financial struggles, for sharing hardships that I've been through. And it's not because I want to put my personal life out there, but it's because I know that I am serving as a form of inspiration to a lot of people. And I'm letting you know that if I was able to come from where I came from and be able able to make it to where I am now and where I'm going to be going, everything is possible. Your dreams are possible. You can manifest everything that you possibly want. Everything that you ever dreamt of, you can live. But yeah, so just appreciate the hardships in your life and just understand that they are there for a reason, and take the lessons that it's supposed to teach you, as opposed to just trying to shy away from it or try to act like they don't exist. Everybody has their own battles. Every single person has their own battles, no matter how rich, no matter how poor. Just focus on what the hardships are trying to teach you, and you will be all right from that point on forward. Number 2, this is probably the most important thing for me, is your youthfulness. And this doesn't matter whether you're 25, whether you are 50, whether you are 55, you are still younger than you are going to be for tomorrow. So every single day, every single chance that you get is an opportunity for you to improve. And I say this a lot, especially to younger people, as you are, let's say, in your teens or in your early 20s, this is the best time for you to utilize your youthfulness. Whether that be, to get into better shape, or whether that be to build a financial legacy that can, outlast you and your family. All of those things, the best time to start is actually not today. The best time to start was last year or the years before that. But the second best time to start is today, And I say this all the time because I feel like people don't really grasp the magnitude of how important it is for when you are young to take advantage of that youthfulness. You're not always going to be as energetic. You're not always going to have the level of freedom that you have now. As you grow older, your level of responsibility increases. The time that you had kind of decreases a lot as well. You want to make sure that as you are young now, take advantage of that and build a regimen, build a healthy routine. Start working out more, start being disciplined, start, all of the things that you want to work on now. Because as you are going through life, as you are growing, as you are getting older, as you are getting more mature, all of these things that you were able to build from when you were younger are going to be able to carry you out throughout your older days, there's so many people that are struggling with so many different things that if they had, that discipline to work on that within, during their 20s or during their early 30s, it would have served them so much more better, because now they are getting older and they can't walk. They don't have discipline. They don't have, the mental fortitude to be able to do the things that they say they're going to do. So work on that now. The power of now is literally like crazy. So work on building the habits that you know you are gonna need for when you get older. And I cannot stress this enough, you guys. I literally cannot stress this enough. Every time I think about it, every time I think about just how grateful I am to have the mentality and the mindset that I have now at the age that I'm at, I am just so thankful. Sometimes I literally cry from tears of joy, just because I just feel so blessed, because I know there's so many more great. I can just feel my life just transforming and me becoming the person that I really and always wanted to be. And there's no greater satisfaction than that. These are the things that I've manifested, things that I've been working on, things that I've been spending so much time, things that I've been praying for are all, transferring and coming into reality. And I just cannot be any more grateful. But every single time I think about this concept and I'm in the gym, I go 10 times harder, because I'm like, now I am young. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now, I might not have the same level of energy. I might not have the same level of willpower to do the things that I want to do. But if I remember the things that I was able to do, I'm able to have some point of a reference, because I'm like, I was able to do that in my 30s. I was able to do that in my 20s. I can do this in my 60s. I can do this in my 70s. Don't let the idea of age limit you, because so many people are so limited by the idea of thinking about, wow, I am 50, I am 55, or I am this and I'm over. No, you're not over. You're not over. You're breathing. Every single day that you get is an opportunity for you to live a better tomorrow. So don't look at your life as my life is over or my life is done. No, you still have so much more life to live. You still can be blessed abundantly by the universe. You still have the opportunity to become a better version of yourself every single day. So don't take advantage of the fact that you are still young and you are still breathing, because it is it is extremely important. Now, my third and last point ties to my second point, which is health. I don't think we understand how blessed a lot of us are to be healthy, to not be on medication, to not have to need assistance to work, to not how many things are we all grateful to do? Like, if you look at yourself right now, you have, most of the time, most of us, I would say, have both of our eyes, all of our limbs are functioning. We can speak, we can do so many things, but a lot of the times we put ourselves in these cubicles, in these almost like jails, because we limit ourselves so much as to what we can do. You know how many people would give up every single thing to be able to walk? You know how many people would give up every single thing to be able to see? We have all of these things accessible to us, but I feel like so many of us take advantage of this thing. We take advantage of it because rather than being grateful for what we have, we are constantly complaining. We are constantly thinking about or nagging about the things that we don't have, the things that God has not blessed us with. Even if you can't walk, God has blessed you with the ability to be able to smell, to be able to eat, to be able to drink. All of these things, many things that you possibly can't think about living without. There are people in this world that are living without it. There's people that can't hear. There are people that don't have both on any of their limbs. There are people that can't walk. There's people that can't eat. There's people that can't breathe properly. There's people that are on medication. There are people that are bedridden right now as we speak. Think about that. There are people that are literally on their bed. And so many times it's certain things that they could have prevented if they just took better care of their health, if they did not take their health for granted. Whether you're young or you're old, you can still be better. You can still live a healthier life. You can still, I don't think there's anything that is more I don't think there's anything more insulting to God than to make your health just deteriorate. You know, God has blessed you with the ability to be able to do every single thing in this world. And all you are doing is just eating the things that are not good for you and just filling yourself with so many negative things. It's almost like you just killing yourself slowly. As we progress, as we go on through life, every single day that you wake up is an opportunity for you to eat better. It's an opportunity for you to exercise. Is an opportunity for you to prolong your health even better. How many people are suffering from diabetes? How many people are suffering from high blood pressure? How many people are suffering from cholesterol? And these are people that are literally, having to be dependent their whole entire life on insulin and all of these things. And it's not even to shame anybody that is suffering from anything medical related. But a lot of the things that we are suffering, especially in this day and age, are things that we can prevent. Things that we can literally stop from experiencing. But we just choose to be lazy, and a lot of us just choose to take our health for granted. It's very detrimental to the society that we live in and the society that's coming up forward. Now, I feel like we're living in a day and age where everybody is just being content. Being average is being celebrated. Everybody is being celebrated to be just an average person. Yeah, I am obese. Yeah, I am this. Yeah, I'm still gonna love myself. I'm still gonna appreciate myself. I'm not saying to not love and appreciate yourself. Love and appreciate yourself to the most that you possibly can. But if you have to force yourself to believe something that that something is good for you when in reality it's not, you're doing more harm to yourself than you are doing good. So just think to yourself that a lot of the times the corporations, all of these big corporations, your health and well-being is not their number one priority. These pharmaceuticals, your health and well-being is not their number one priority. Their number one priority is how can they make as much money as possible? How can they keep you as unhealthy? How can they keep you as a repetitive? It's literally dealing with people that are unhealthy. Would you want people to be healthy? You most likely would not. And it's sickening. It's sickening that this is even a thing where, people can profit from you being unhealthy. It's literally sickening. It's sickening. The fact that people care about their pockets, care about their wallets more than they care about human beings is sickening. It is sickening, but you can't even blame them a lot of the times because we are putting ourselves in these predicaments to be able to need them not only for now, but for years and years and years to come. The average person that is diabetic, for the most part, these people are going to stay diabetic until they die. They start to get their legs amputated when a lot of these things can be reversed by just a change of diet and lifestyle, but we choose to not allow that. We choose to just look the other way. We choose to submit to the option that we think is the easiest, when in reality, within 6 months, within a year, you can change your whole entire life. You can get off all the medications that you're on, all the cholesterol, all the diabetes, all of these things. Most of the time when you're sick or when you are pre-diabetic, when you go to the doctors, what they tell you, most of the time they give you medication. They don't tell you the truth that you can reverse all of these conditions by working out and eating properly. And so I'm just letting you know now, do not take your health for granted. Do not take your health for granted because you are going to regret it. Whether you're young or old, do not take your health for granted. Try to live your life to be healthier. Try to live your life to be better. Try to make something better of yourself. Not only yourself, but try to try to improve the lives of others around you. Because what happens most of the time when you start losing weight, when you start becoming better, when you start living healthier, the people around you live healthier. The people around you are inspired and are motivated. Even if they don't tell you, they are becoming so much more conscious than they used to be. So if you live in a family that you guys have a habit of eating healthy, no matter how much they ridicule you, no matter how much they make you, seem like the odd person out, just know that you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for your family. You're doing it for the entire well-being of anybody that's around you. So just keep that in mind, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you guys like this type of videos, because I definitely love talking about, just some of the things that I've been able to learn and the concepts that I've been able to understand throughout my years of, studying and just, focusing on myself. So I hope you guys have an amazing day and stay swaggy, and peace out. Bye.